Okay, good morning. It's Friday. End of May. And it's the peak of Foxglove season, lupin season, just the beginning of hydrangea season. You can see in the foreground these fuchsias are just about to come back from last year. I believe they're 2 years old, those fuchsias, so they winter over. Some do, some don't. These ones are pretty tough. We've got some, I don't know if you can see this, but there's phlox coming up in the background here. They'll be about this tall and blooming purple. And then above your head, which you can't see, is a snowball plant. Looks a lot like a hydrangea, but it's not, I think. Okay, so today we're going to talk about nipping foxglove in the bud. Okay, nipping in the bud. It's a term you've heard and probably never did. Well, foxglove at this point, at this perfect point where they're just opening, is the moment where you just reach over, you grab the very tip of it, break it with your fingers, throw it away. Okay, you go over all of them like that. There, done. What that will do is prevent them from falling over, which they are prone to doing. Also, you'll get a bunch of smaller growth coming as a second flush down below. So you get your color lasting longer. They're just more solid. These are crazy, you know, foxglove, I did not plant these. They are wild in Vancouver. They spread, and they're almost a menace, but what a menace. So yeah, propagation. Maybe that helps them propagate. I don't know. That's it for now. Okay, I'm going to stop apologizing for the traffic. Things are opening back up and getting busier here in Vancouver. But I wanted to show you these hot lips, which you looked at a couple weeks ago just as they were opening. Aren't they beautiful? They will balance out between red and white. They start red and then they get half red and white. Below is the alyssum. Now this requires a little bit of cleanup, getting rid of small weeds along here so the alyssum can grow nicely and accent the Hot Lips Salvia. Looks like we got a dead branch in there. Oh, it looks like somebody might have stepped on that. Oh, hope not. Anyway, these things happen on a busy street. After these are finished their first flush, I'll trim them back about 8 inches. And then there will be a second flush later in the summer that'll go well into the fall. All the way to November, I would say. So yeah, Hot Lips Salvia are probably the best salvia around. Most salvias just bloom once in the summer and not for very long, and they're usually blue or purple. So this is a very unusual red. Hot Lips. Yeah, great name. Alright, the It plant from 2019. Nipping in the bud. Yeah, I wouldn't nip these in the bud. They're not going to get much taller. Okay, bye!